of the bush camp today, and I'm going to be assisting him. Right. Right, Simba.
Okay, thank you. So yes, how are you guys?
Good.
Okay, so as you all know, my name is Simba, but that is not my real name. So Simba is just my nickname, which is a Swahili word which means a lion. Like legendary Simba from the Lion King. So my real name is Temba. So he's Temba and I'm also Temba. So most of the time he's guiding, I'm trekking for him. So Temba and Temba is confusing to us and also to the guests. So I end up in Simba. We focus mainly on water, food, fire and shelter. We believe if you have this four, you'll never go wrong in the bush. Unlike eating all the other things which will keep me talking the whole day. So we don't want to keep on talking the whole day. So we mainly focus on this four. So here we have a dry river bed. But beneath that there's still water flowing. How do we know that? The elephants. So we learn a lot from the elephants. So elephants, they don't prefer to drink that kind of dirty water most of the time. You'll see where we pump our water in some of the dams, the elephant go directly where the water is being pumped, where it's still very fresh and clean. So elephants, they don't prefer to drink that kind of a dirty water most of the time. They come here on a dry river bed, start using its trunk to smell vibration or movement of water beneath them. Wherever it knows or thinks that the water table is not much deeper, it will use its front foot, just like that, to loosen the sand. Once the sand is loose, it will use its trunk again to scoop up the sand. Depending on the season, on how deep the water table it is. If like we had floods or many rainfalls, I believe the water table won't be deeper. So depending on the season, like a month ago, I think it's 2 months ago, we had flood there. The whole river was flowing very hard. So I believe maybe the elephant will dig about half a meter and then the water will pop up first. The water will come up a little bit dirty first, so it will scoop up the dirty water using its trunk.
Hyenas are not, afraid of fire, and they approach people. What makes them different
From other
from
animals.
other animals? What's the reason that they would still come?
Firstly, maybe they want to see if there's something that you have thrown away or if there's something that they can take from you. Yeah, on the staff village down there, we used to make braai on the evenings. So sometimes they catch that scent and then they come. And then you just see hyena just walking behind you there. So it's either maybe they have been attracted by the scent of what you are frying there, or they're trying to come to investigate if there's something like something hanging around that they can take from you or steal from you. Because they know where there's human beings, there's some activities of food or something that they can also benefit from. Also, you can see when the lions have made a kill, you'll see hyena hanging around waiting for the lions to finish eating so that they can go in there, crush the bones and the skin and everything. So those guys, they are very brave and very opportunistic.
Right. So they're very cheeky, like they don't care about fire or anything else. They would still attempt to.
Yes, the fire will be the one that will attract them too much because they know,
Right.
there's human beings. If there's fire, maybe they might be cooking something or they might be frying something or there might be some activity of some kind that we can also benefit. So they'll definitely come. So if they find you in a nice open area, unlucky. Okay.
A fig tree is one of the best wood that you can ever use because one person can make it. Marula tree, you can still use it, but it's a little bit harder for one person. You make a lot of blisters in your hand when you try to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, and then you get tired. But this fig tree, for person one, a minute sometimes if you like, if you make your wood very nice, 2 minutes, if it's long, make 5 minutes. You don't need to do more than 5 minutes because it makes you tired. Okay, so let's go for the softwood and let's go for fig tree. This part of the tree is a fig tree, which it can be four. This is not a fig tree, but I'm giving an example. If the one of the branch fall in the ground, you're going to pick it. You don't have to prepare like the one we do here. It's just going to be easier for me to do it here in a short time. even if it's round like a normal type of branch. You all need to go on one of the side, or you can able to go to the rock and try to sharpen to make it straight, okay? So if one of the side of your wood is straight like this, now what you need a groove on the side, okay? Once you go to the corner of one of the rock, you can find a hardwood, a bone, or a tusk, or any one that can able to work as a knife or a saw. Remember, our wood is very soft, so it's not going to be so difficult for you to do this kind of groove. Once you make the groove here, I will tell you what you need to do with the groove. And then right on a line on top of where you make a flat line, you need to make an indentation, like a dent inside here, by using a rock or any other sharp object or hard object. A groove that you make right on top here, and then make indentation. Once you do that, you still need to find another piece of the same tree or same species of the tree that you use as a drill. So this is your base, and you need a drill, okay? So the drill, it will look like this is a branch that you get from the fig tree. It has to be straight. Once you got it, where you make an indentation, this thing is going to go straight there, okay? And then you need to plate like this, hard, very hard, using your two hands, okay? The reason for this dent, you don't want this one to slip up. If you do it where you don't put a dent, this is going to slip up easily, so you're going to struggle. But because you put a dent, it knows where to start. Once I'm doing this one, I'm crashing through these trees. And then the shavings are falling through this gap that I make, okay? Because if I don't put this gap, my shavings are all over the place. I don't know where to go. I'm just gonna making them, but I don't know where to go. They cool down before they went where I want them to be. So I want them to crash and go down immediately. Crashing them, there's a way already at the bottom, so they're falling down. I need something. It can be a rock, a leaf, or anything that I put at the bottom. While I'm busy doing this, they're falling down, they're making a mound. It's gonna be very quick. You see when I'm doing with Simba, it's gonna be very quick. That mound is going to form so quickly. You see a lot of smoke, and then it's very hot. The ember spark. You see red. Then you quickly grab that ember. You handle it very carefully because you work for it. It's very hard. It's not going to be easy. Once you got it, you need to be already prepared some of the dung of the animal with one stomach chamber, because there's a lot of fiber to start catching the fire. Okay, such as zebras, warthogs, horses, rhinos, or elephant. We see a small nest this morning. We can use a small type of nest for this small bird. There's also quite a fine fiber that we can able to use. We did prepare some elephant dung. You have that ember quickly before run out. You drop it there. Once you drop it there, you hold nice with your hand. You blow. You can imagine this fiber is so loose, like a sponge. It's easy to catch fire. And then you can blow, you see a lot of smoke, and then the flame comes. Now I've got your fire. Since these both are fresh, we start making them now. You can put a bit of sand it to help to start make them biting easily. Yes.
Friction.
Oh, okay.
That's the challenge on this one.
You see the smoke? You can see the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so the challenge also was the height. So for our shaving to fall down, they catch up the cord along the way. So for the second time and third time, it's going to be even much easier. Okay, so but you can see we've got this ember here,
Wow. That is so amazing.
and then we're going to take our ember into the elephant dung. Just going to drop it there. And that's it.
Oh, you can see the red already.
Wow.
There you go.
Bravo. Oh, it's
Wow.
And of course, you need to prepare the small wood first, some grass and leaves, before you put on your big wood.
Yeah.
Bravo.